Everything was aligning perfect, high-grade game time, when all of a sudden I heard gunshots and screaming. There was a dumpster nearby where I could hide. From there I could see them better. They were trying to keep money inside of their bags, but some of it fell on the ground anyway. I barely even noticed the car they were currently getting into. I couldn't see it clearly from my spot, so it was just a 15-second video, but I hoped it would at least give a decent view of the car. I wasn't sure if the robbers noticed me or not, but I wasn't risking it.
And that she was working very hard. But then I started to get really worried. So I decided to go to her parents to find out if they knew where she was. Several police officers were there talking to Elsa's parents to them and started yelling and asking about what was going on and where my girlfriend was. They were going to spend a couple of days at the lake and get inspired to, and they turned off their phones so that no one would distract. I was glad she was okay, but it was still weird. She
Googling which email account I could use to send the video. That was a huge mistake because then she bombarded me with questions. Poor Mr. Stevenson and his wife didn't change anything. The library was closed and now I had to wait until Monday. I was ready to say my last goodbyes to my beloved Xbox and accept the problem was solved. Robbers were in prison and nobody was grounded that day.
lake and get inspired to, and they turned off their phones so that no one would distract. I was glad she was okay, but it was still weird. She could have sent me at least one message with, so it was all pretty weird. It turned out that while Elsa's parents were visiting their friends, a lot of valuables, jewelry, and a car were stolen. However, I couldn't sleep for a long time because I had a bad feeling, and then I realized that something was wrong. However, everyone, she could have gone on a hike. The whole day I was in a wild state of continuously stared at my phone screen, waiting for some news. Parents again to persuade them to go to the police. The car and Elsa had already been found.